You're watching E.T.N. Entertainment-related new, entertainment-related discussion. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to get back into Final Fantasy VIII Exvius. I know that there are some people who have kind of gravitated towards some of my videos, and obviously if you've navigated my channel, you know that it is pretty much driven by a large Kaiju community. So the last 2 weeks have been very exciting for Kaiju fans as the new Godzilla trailer dropped, and that's pretty much what my content has been devoted to the last 2 weeks. So I do apologize for those of you who have found some of my Final Fantasy VIII Exvius videos and have not seen an opportunity, or have not had an opportunity to see me review the last two banners before this one, which was, I believe, Awakened Rain and Reagan. And I did end up pulling both of them. I did end up getting one of each, so I was very happy with that. So now we're in the 7-star meta, which is what everybody's excited about. Everybody's nuts about the 7-star meta. And I wanted to do this video. I was hoping to do it before the weekend, before people started pulling, but unfortunately I took a trip, went to New York. So, but here's what I wanted to talk about this, and I don't want to necessarily go over the units themselves. I think everybody's pretty much done that. There's a lot of great content creators out there that have broken it down. When I do my videos, I kind of do it with the mindset of people who are either brand new to the game or who have been playing the game for a little while, but not long enough to be considered a veteran. The 7-star meta is now upon us, and I wanted to talk about this banner regarding Final Fantasy VIII because it's a banner that I have not pulled on and that I refuse to pull on, because one thing I see a lot of content creators talking about is they're giving you their honest, genuine opinion about this banner. And while they're pulling on it, they are saying that while these characters have gotten some global upgrades, they are not going to stand the test of time down the road. But more importantly, it's not really that reason that I haven't pulled on the banner. The reason I haven't pulled on this banner is because I have been playing this game for 2 years. I kind of get an idea of how Gumi works. And I have a feeling, if not this week, the following week, we are going to get a monumental banner that everyone's going to want to pull on. And everyone who's going to want to pull on that banner is going to be dead, broke, and dried out because of going on this step-up summon, which is a very good step-up summon banner. Step-up summon banners are excellent value. And I gotta say, this to me is a bit of a trap banner. And it's not because the units are bad. They're obviously very useful right now. But here's the thing. If you're brand new to the game, or if you're 6 months into the game or whatever, you don't even need to worry about 7 stars right now, because of a lot of the content that exists in the game you haven't done yet can be done with 5-star characters that go to 6 stars, or even some 3 and 4-star characters that go to 6 stars. So don't feel pressured into getting into this new 7-star meta. What I would recommend is start gathering your resources, right? Saving up your guilds, saving up your trust masters and stuff like that. Obviously do not fuse a 5-star into a duplicate 5-star. You want to hold on to them all. Always pretty much hold on to your characters. That's the general rule of thumb. I've learned that the hard way. So but this to me is a bit of a trap banner, because when you generate the excitement with 7 stars and everybody wants service, everybody wants the best, I think there's going to be a lot of people out there blowing their load on this banner. And I think now I can't tell you which characters I think are going to come next. One character you hear a lot of is called is Hugh, who many people believe is going to be coming down the road. I've never played the Japanese game. Okay, I don't play the Japanese game. What I would say is, what I do know is that the global schedule does not always follow the Japanese schedule bit by bit. There have been similarities. There have been some weeks where a banner would drop on global that dropped at the same time on Japanese. However, it's been inconsistent enough to assume that within these next 2 weeks, I just have this gut feeling there's going to be a very good banner that's going to drop that nobody's expecting. Everyone's going to want to pull on, and nobody's going to have the tickets or the lapis to do it, because they're going to blow their load on this one. Now, I don't think it's going to be this week, because this banner's still up. And I do think people over the next 2 weeks are going to be trying to get multiple Squalls or multiple Renoas. If you have not gone ham on this banner yet, my recommendation is wait till the last day. Now, the last day, they say the 17th, but realistically, it's the day before, the 16th. The 17th, generally, I believe the banner disappears. So actually, the last day, if by the 16th, you kind of know which banner we're getting for that week, and it doesn't seem to be a big banner, and you want to go for, I think that's the time to do it. And this is the thing, that's tough to do that because everybody, once the banner drops, people go butt nuts over it. I'm not pulling on this banner at all, period. You know, even if the next two banners, the one coming up this week and the one coming up the following week, even if they're underwhelming and they stink, I'm not pulling on this banner simply because I fortunately have characters, you know, that are good enough to carry me through. I don't need these two characters. You know, there's some other 7 stars I know that are coming along the way, and I'd rather save my resources to see if I can get a duplicate here and there, because we did see the news last week where we are going to get something similar to what Japan has in terms of getting a unit of choice. We don't know how it's going to be done on this end. Over there, they had a unit of choice ticket system. Over here, we could have something different that requires lapis. We could have something different that requires other investments. So I'm pretty much sitting on my resources. Unless a banner drops that I really want a character, then, you know, I will go to that, you know, I will go through that, what's the word I'm looking for? Through that, I still can't find the word. I will go through that avenue. There you go. I'll go through that avenue to see if I can do it. But what I'm telling to you guys, especially if you're newer or a couple of months into the game, at least wait on this banner if you haven't pulled already, because it is Sunday. I didn't get this out on time when I wanted to. But if you haven't gone ham on this banner yet, hold off until the last minute for multitude of reasons. Number one, you never know if you'll get it on your daily summon, and I'm not talking about the free one because I think the free one is only up to the end of July in terms of the units that are involved. But I would wait until the last minute, not only because you might get it on your regular daily 250 investment daily summon, but also because you want to know what banners are coming after this. Yeah, and you'll find out what's the next 2 banners before this banner goes down. And because we're in the 7-star meta, those I'm assuming safely, because like I said, I didn't play Japanese, that those are also going to be 7-star characters. And you might get characters in the next 2 banners that blow these 2 characters away. So what I would say is hold off until the last minute. Find out what banner we're getting this week. Find out next week what banner we're getting, because the latest you'll find out the news on what banner we're getting in 2 weeks is the last day of this banner. So let's say you get up on a Thursday morning, the day before the 17th, on the 16th, and you see that we're getting this epic banner. Well, you should feel good, because at that point you hadn't pulled on this banner yet, and then you can say, all right, I like Renoa, I like Squall, but I really, really want to get this banner. I'm going to save whatever lapis I have, whatever tickets I have to try and get it. The step-up banner is always the part that sucks people in, because there is great value there. You know, and if you look at some of the videos out there with people doing multiple step-up banners, because you can do the step-up banner 3 times, the chances of getting a 7-star out of Squall or Renoa are pretty decent. So, but I would say resist the temptation, especially if you already have some 7-star characters. If you have a 7-star Lightning or a 7-star Landu, or even I mean, even a 7-star Darkfina to some extent, you'll have the power that you need to maybe finish some trials that gave you some trouble. You don't necessarily need these 2. I know it's even tougher if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VIII. That kind of is what makes it a little easier for me. I'm not necessarily a fan. In fact, Final Fantasy VIII is one of my least favorite Final Fantasy games. I would say that and Final Fantasy XIII are my least favorite. But even still, take a very strategic approach. If you guys know from the few of you that are on this channel that have come and found my Final Fantasy Brave Exvius content, you know that I take a very structured approach to summoning and deciding what banners I want. And I'm going to give proof of that in a video that I'm going to be uploading probably tomorrow. I'm going to work on it today, but I'm going to upload it tomorrow. And I'm going to show you my pulls when I was going for, I believe it was Rain, Awakened Rain. And if you watch some of my prior videos, I talk about taking this 30-ticket approach that I do. And what this does, and I'm going to pull this up right now so you can see how many tickets I have. I've been rocking between... Oh, no, not this one. I gotta show the other one. I've been rocking, right now I have 85 tickets. Since I would say for the last 6 banners, I haven't gone under 60 tickets, and the most tickets I've ever had are 120. And I don't pull on a banner unless it's a character I want, A, and B, if it has a step up. Like for example, Reagan had a step up summon, and I used the step up summon to get my Reagan. Awakened Rain did not have a step up, so I used my tickets before I used my Lapis. My Lapis is very valuable to me, and I will only blow it on banners that have a meta-changing, game-breaking character. Other than that, I use my Lapis to spot getting some energy back, to spot getting some orbs back so I can farm, but even then, I never really blow it. And I always try to go for packages in the store that are affordable and offer a good amount of Lapis. I never really buy Lapis outright. It's all about patience. And what I'm going to show you in that video tomorrow is I'm going to show you how many tickets I went through when I summoned my Awakened Rain. And you're going to see, if I remember correctly, I think I got to about 30 or 31 tickets when I finally got them. And if, like I said, if you've viewed my videos in the past, you will see that I give a pretty much a little this strategy about how I go about pulling. Now, it doesn't always work. You know, you might have 90 tickets and you might blow through all 90 and never get the character you want. However, it's very rare. I have never blown through all my tickets and not got what I wanted. The only time I'm very careful is if there's 2 5-stars on the banner, in which case I tend to be very careful and commit myself not to going beyond a certain amount of tickets. If I don't get the character, I don't get the character. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll wait till the last minute to pull on the banner and see if it happens to drop on my daily summon. And when I talk about daily summon, I'm talking about the one that costs 250 Lapis, because that has happened to me in the past as well. So, but I'll get into that more details on on tomorrow's video. I think I'm going to title it something along the lines of, you know, how to properly be a dolphin or free-to-play player and get what you want without spending a lot of money. So, and we'll discuss that tomorrow, and I'll show you footage of my pulls over the last 2 weeks, because I did record them, and then and we'll go from there. And then we'll talk about the banner coming up this week, and we'll talk about whatever events they have planned, and keep it going. So, but anyway, guys, that's it for this video. So if you haven't pulled on the banner yet, wait till the last minute. That's my advice. I know I'm 2 days late because the banner dropped Friday, today's Sunday, but if by some chance you're watching this and you have not pulled on this banner yet, do me a favor and hold off. I've seen this approach from Gumi before. This is a very exciting time. Everybody's talking about 7-star, 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 but nobody's giving the general warning that there might be a good banner coming in the next 2 weeks that are going to make us go like this, because we spent all our money, all our Lapis, and all our tickets on the Final Fantasy VIII banner, which includes 2 characters that are great, but that will be outclassed in a couple of months down the road. And when you go to pull on a banner, you want to spend your resources on characters that are going to stay in the meta for a very long time. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content, or you can click here to become an E.T.N patron. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.